Hello, I'm V. Welcome back. I have a deck review on the Real Life Oracle here. So this one is really deep, I have to say. This is created by the lovely Lelia. Or Lelia. Very beautiful name, by the way. So I will have, look, Mrs. Rain's Conjure Shop. MrsRainsConjure.com. And I also have the Etsy shop on there. So you get to see where you can purchase this deck. My father figure purchased this one for me, and I think they're just brilliant because you'll see, they really give you real life situations in this deck with no words, so you get to conjure up your own messages, whatever comes to you with each picture. You can go so much. Like I can do a whole reading based on this one person. No words to distract me. I just think it's brilliant. So let's get into this deck. There are, oh my gosh, there's like, I forgot what the exact number. So we have a 46 here. We have 56. We have a 57. Oh, okay, I think there's 60 cards. I forget exactly how many cards are in here. But you can do, yeah, you can see everything on the Etsy shop. So, or the website. So this is how they shuffle. They're like the size of like poker size playing cards. If you compare them to the traditional tarot, you have this much space. So I like them. They're like fitting for my hands, easy to shuffle. I'm going to do a reading for Lelia, and I'm doing a reading for the general towards the end. It's smooth. The card quality is pretty good. Not flimsy, very smooth. I think there's like a matte finish. Let's begin. Let me know what you get from these images. Maybe you're traveling, long journey ahead, long road up ahead, maybe heading towards the right direction. Maybe not knowing what path to take, or just going with the flow. So I did use this lovely deck on my channel, so check out my pick a card readings to see what messages came through with these cards. Yeah, message in a bottle, that's pretty cool. An altar or sanctuary. So what I like about this deck is that there's diversity, for one. I love that. I love that. I am all around people from all walks of life, ethnicities, age brackets, class, attitudes, religious backgrounds. So I just think it makes sense to have a deck that has a little bit of everybody, a little bit of everything. So it's just, yeah, it just makes you feel like you're part of it, or it's part of you, and it just fits your life. The other thing that I really like about this is that you can apply this to pretty much anything. Your love life, your friendship circles, your finances, your jobs, your spirituality, your religion, your health, your problems, what decisions you should make. What path do you take? Whatever questions you have in mind, I'm sure this has got you covered. Look, hospital, see health. So, and we also have deep messages, and like, that's pretty deep. I've never seen anything like this in a deck. So it speaks volumes. You can do so much with this. You can help so many people by using a deck like this, because there's no holding back with this deck as far as I'm concerned. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Change is coming. Change is coming! What changes? What changes do you have in mind? It can be anything, you know what I'm saying? It can be a life change. It can be a job change. A spiritual change. It's coughing up money. So you can get the ebook for this, the guide to all these cards. So if you want more, more details, or if you want to go deeper into the cards and see why these cards came to be and get all the nitty-gritty information on this deck, then go for it. You can get the free guide after you purchase this deck. So I'm going to have the shop, like I said, and the Etsy page to where you can find this deck. Thank you, my father figure, for purchasing this one. I think it's so important to use cards that allow you to tap deeper into your subconscious and your intuition and your heart, your vocabulary, your own vocabulary, because then you get to use your own words, your own meanings. And is that Russian roulette? Is that game? I forget. I'm not a gambler or a casino person, so I'm not sure what that game is called, but no, actually, no. I think that's something else. Now that I think about it. But there is a game with something about roulette or something. I forget what that's called. So you have, look at this. This card is just so beautiful to me. Like I said, diversity. Yes. I would say this is like me and my family. Or this is my family. I don't know. Combination of these two. Maybe this. I don't know. It's just so beautiful. Families, they come in different colors, shapes, sizes, age brackets, walks of life, from all walks of life is what I'm saying. Class, religion, skin color, attitudes, energies. We all come in all shapes and forms. And I love seeing couples from different backgrounds come together, whether in, friendship mode or marriages, or I don't know. I just love seeing diversity in cards. That's just me. You too? Yeah. That's how I grew up. I grew up being around a whole bunch of different people. I just feel at home. And I learned different language, like how to say hello in different languages. I only remember a little bit, but I was exposed to that when I was a teenager, so I think it's just beautiful. Seeing how people say hello, or seeing what other cultures are like. See how people do things, So we have the globe. We have the calculator. So we have work life in here. We have everything you can think of. Come on, everything. This deck has you covered in every aspect of your life. Look, someone younger. She looks like she's a little bit pensive, like she's thinking, or she's a little irritated, or maybe she's just in a daze, like, man, I'm bored out of my life. So whatever the message you get, it can change. It can be that can be like her trying to make a decision, or her irritated with somebody. Like, it depends on the message, on the reading that you're doing. And this is a pregnancy test. So basically, a married woman found out she was pregnant. A woman found out she was pregnant, and that's just so ideal to have in a deck. Amazing. And I do a lot of love readings, so this comes in handy like you wouldn't believe. And I do also do pregnancy readings, like how to achieve a healthy pregnancy, how to achieve a pregnancy. And man, if this card comes out, that would just blow me away. And then we have this card right here, which to me is the love triangle. That you don't see stuff like that in a deck, and it's just I can't believe that yeah, it's like, it's so relatable. It's so like, yep. Like, what other card could you use to describe something like that? Like, what image can you use to describe something like that? Then, you know, this image, this is just says it all. That you're honest, they're being dishonest, they're doing it behind this guy's back, or, I'm sorry, his back. So they have some kind of third-party situation here. So lies, deception, and yeah. So you can really get into the deep dive, root of the cause, root of the problem, with this deck, because there's like no sugarcoating. It's like real life situations. It's like there's no like you know, sunshine and rainbows. It's like the real stuff that we actually go through, or have seen, you know, people go through, or was in the middle of. You know, you saw it happen throughout your childhood, or you just grew up around it, or it happened to your friends, whatever the case is, just real life situations. And it's nice to have some depth in your readings. All right, so let's get into this. Thank you, Lelia. I'm going to do a reading for you. Please give me a nice card for or please help me find a card for Lelia. What message does she need to see right now? I love this deck. Thank you so much. Okay, churchy. So thank you, my father figure. Again, like I said, I really appreciate this deck, and we do our own practices with pictures. TAT, I forget the whole explanation for that, but TATs, we basically look at a picture and we tell each other what we think we see, and then we kind of analyze it and, you know, try to define, or try to get to or just give our opinion of like why we think the way we think when we see pictures like these. So he thought this would be perfect for me, for my intuition. So, and I couldn't agree more. So, all right. So, church for Lelia. So, I don't know if you are needing to go back to your roots, or maybe you're needing to connect with spirit, connect with your, maybe your past, or I feel like, let me look at it this way. I feel like with this religious, or this church, I feel like maybe you need to, maybe you need to revisit your religion, or maybe you need to tap more into it, or maybe you need to connect more, maybe go back to what you were doing. So, you know, religion could be anything. Everybody has their own religion, but I feel like maybe you need to visit your religion again. Whether that was, maybe you were praying 5 times a week, or meditating 5 times a week, or chanting 5 times a week, or doing tarot 5 times a week, and now you're doing it once a month. Maybe you can find a little balance for yourself, you know. Maybe I think this is telling me for you not to lose yourself, or lose your the connection that you had with spirit, or with your religion, or your intuition. I feel like you're needing to maybe I kind of want to say level up, or raise the bar, or with your mission, with your goal. Maybe you've been busy and you haven't had time to meditate, or maybe this is you just doing a lot of it. Maybe this is on your mind. Maybe you're doing a lot of light work, spiritual work. And this is just your life right now. I mean, this is what your focus is right now. Connecting with your own spirituality, connecting your energies, coming together maybe. Maybe this is just the heart of your matter right now. So your home, your religion, your spirituality journey. I feel like this is just a big part of your life right now. And so, yeah, I guess we can go either way. The first message or the second message. Thank you so much, Lelia, for sharing your art with us. I know that if I made a deck, my first deck, I didn't want to share with anybody, and I still don't want to, because it's just, I hold it near and dear to my life. So I really appreciate your selflessness to share something like this, because you put a lot of effort into this, time, thought, and I really appreciate it, because it's going to help so many people. So take care, Father Figure. Thank you so much. I look forward to doing more of our TAT stuff, and can't wait to show you this deck. This deck, is so cool. So you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. This is going to go in my deck reviews playlist.